Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 27 of our Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough. In the last episode, we resumed our liberation of Finax City from Team Cipher because they have secretly taken over every prominent position in town, and they're now in disguise. So we're going to try to weed them all out of here, and it's all leading to a big final showdown at some point, which you'll see maybe today, maybe not. I don't know, there's a few ciphers left to go, but we're getting close to the end of it here. So, without any further ado, let's speed things along and jump right into our team recap. I did do some purified chambering off camera, so I have everyone starting to be purified right now that are currently in shadow form still. I was going to say that are still ghost type. I don't know why I said that. Probably because we're looking at a ghost type right here. Poe, our level 25 Duskull, a hardy-natured Pokemon. Levitate is the ability, and Shadow Ball, Astonish, Confuse Ray, and Helping Hand for the moves. Next we have our recently evolved Swalot Gullet here at level 26 with a quirky nature. Not fully healed. I was supposed to do that off camera, wasn't I? I can go rest in that bed if I need to. Anyway, Liquid Ooze is the ability. Sludge, Shockwave, Sing, and Body Slam for the moveset. Next we have our Serious Dratini at level 26. 2 injuries thus far, but he's still hanging in there. Ability is Shed Skin, and moves are Dragon Rage, Ice Beam, Iron Tail, and Thunder Wave. Next we have Wally, our level 26 Curlia, with a bold nature, holding onto the Twisted Spoon. The ability is Synchronize, passing on status conditions to the attacker. And Psychic, Shockwave, Calm Mind. I was going to say Calm Wind. Calm Mind and Reflect. Next we have our gentle Nuzleaf Samuel at level 26 with the Early Bird ability, and Giga Drain, Torment, Secret Power, and Fake Out, and last but not least our level 27 Totodile Snapper, mild nature Pokemon, our starter from Johto. Torrent is the ability, and Water Gun, Ice Beam, Dragon Claw, and Dig. Without any further ado, let us get rolling. And I guess, should we try to take out trainers along the way between here and the rest bed? Because that might be the best thing to do. I'm a trainer, I've been on the road, but what's with this town's Pokemon Center? There's no one here. So see, right there, that shows you something's wrong. You know, if Team Cipher knew what they were doing, they would have put someone in place of the Pokemon Center lady, not exactly Nurse Joy, because of course, Willow wants out right now. Hang on, let's get this fight started first. I know this is going to be a battle. Help me! Pokemon are chasing after me! Huh? You'll help me? Why, thanks! But you should be worried about yourself first. That's right, I knew it! Warg! Really? Alright, Willow. Go, be free, join the world! And off she goes. You can't even see her, she's down too low, but I'm not completely crazy. There was a cat, there was a door. I made good use of both of them. Which sounds weird when talking about a cat. Anyways, what was I going to say? Yeah, so something I've been doing last night, and I was up way later than I should have been. I was doing all sorts of trades in Pokemon TCG Online because I'm trying to put together... Hang on, let's start off the attacks here. Ooh, Duskull versus Duskull. This will be an interesting showdown. I was trying to get enough Ultra Beasts for my first sort of coherent Pokemon TCG Online Crimson Invasion deck. So, people weren't wanting to trade up these Ultra Beasts because they're new, they're fresh, everyone wants to have fun playing with them and stuff, and I understand that. So, I just decided, you know what, let me see what they have for public trade offers for these things. They're asking like a lot of booster packs for some of these cards, which I guess makes sense. You know, them being new, people are going to be probably trading whatever they can to get their hands on these. So, I thought, well, let me just take a look at what else I could get from the new set. And sometimes if I just look in, you choose your filters for your online trades. Oh, I can't use Shadow Ball again. Now, does that count it for now, or does it count until I select an attack? Yeah, there we go, okay. This is simply astonish you at least, though. Shockwave, Goldfish. I had a point I was going to make. Yeah, so I was taking a look at what trades people were offering. Some of them were offering multiple booster packs for an older Pokemon EX or a GX that I don't use anymore. And I was like, I can easily do that. So, long story short, I spent probably an hour just going through the public trade offers, trading back and forth, trading a card for booster packs, trading a few booster packs for another card, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. As it turns out, I have learned that Alolan Golem GX and Gyarados GX are not as highly sought after as some of the other cards. I wound up with probably about 3 or 4 of each at one point. Let's just do Helping Hand, why not? I mean, can't really do much to this, because Poe's not going to get launch an attack anyway, he's too slow. But, yeah, so I had a whole bunch of those Pokemon, and I thought, finally, at the end of it, I'm going to offer up 2 Alolan Golem GXs, 1 regular, 1 full art, for 1 of the Ultra Beasts. And I just logged in today. I wound up with 5 of 1 of the Ultra Beasts, which I thought was kind of cool. So I can now offer some of those for trade for other Ultra Beasts and all this good stuff. So I'm quite happy with my wheeling and dealing in the online trade system, Pokemon TCG Online. You should check that out if you don't already. Just, you never know what offers you're going to find up there. Forgs. Help me! Is that Duskull still chasing you? Probably not. Was it my Duskull that's chasing you? Maybe Poe was getting some exercise there. Alright, so I should probably heal, because we have our Swalot in the yellow. But you know what? Whatever. Let's just keep going. I'm sorry, lad. The shop's closed today. What's that? You're taking on Cipher in town. I bet you could use an item for healing your Pokemon. I'll tell you what. What a friendly gentleman this is. I'm sure you'll get something if you can beat me. Okay, let's do this. Now, I wonder if we beat Capen, or Capen, if we can go inside the shop and buy what we need to buy. Which is, I don't know yet, but we'll see what's in there. So, Spoink. That thing can take a Shadow Ball. You know what's really sad about Spoink? It's been said before by many people, I'm sure, but Pokedex entries in some games state that it's the constant bouncing of Spoink that shocks its heart into beating, alright? So, the only way its heart beats is when it bounces. When you knock it out, it falls over. It doesn't bounce. So, I mean, some people have taken that to mean that you basically just killed the Spoink, which is not possible. Pokemon do not die. Except for some of the movies. But, no. I think what it does, it just puts it into, let's just say, some sort of a comatose state, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's one of the weird things. If it stops bouncing, its heart stops beating, is what they said. But maybe that pearl on its head has magical properties, which keep it from not knocking out my Pokemon, please. Now I kind of want to stop you from bouncing. Let's do this. Shadow Ball away. This should be a knockout. At least I'm hoping. Now, it was still bouncing as it went down, though, so I'm going to say it's okay. So another thing I was doing in Pokemon Go yesterday, trying to get a whole bunch of gems, because I woke up to 50 coins. I like to do that, if possible, every day, so I went around trying to take on a couple gyms. I think there's a bit of a, I don't know if I want to call it a glitch or not, but some sort of a problem in the game where, okay, so I go to a gym, and I was starting to, beat it down. I got through all 6 Pokemon, and as soon as I was done, I got them all down to like one more battle to knock them out. Suddenly, they were all back up to full CP. And of course, what was happening? Somebody was feeding the Pokemon from a distance. There was no one around. It was pretty, crummy day weather-wise, so nobody was around. But they can feed from a distance, as we know. So I thought, alright, well, I gotta do this one by one to try to take down the Pokemon of the trainer who's feeding me. So I started doing that. It took me a while, but I took down a Blissey. And I think there was a Charmeleon next or something like that. I forget what came next, but after a while, it stopped me from, I'm gonna Dragon Rage. It prevented me from going into the gym. It said error, I think 29, which I understand only happens when someone is, believed to be spoofing. Like they're moving around the map too quick, rapid succession. Now, I'm wondering if beating one Pokemon down constantly, leaving the gym after that fight, going back in to fight the second one, I wonder if that is somehow auto-detected as being spoof-like activity. Because not at one gym, but at 2 gyms, this happened to me. I got kicked out, I couldn't go back into the gym several times. So, that was kind of frustrating. Anyway, I moved on to a 3rd gym, managed to take that over. There wasn't any Blissey to worry about, nobody was feeding them, so I thought, okay, that's an easy piece of cake. Let's do this. Dragon Rage Viper, Shockwave Illumise. So I finally took the 3rd gym. And generally, like, I've had it happen where my GPS is messed up, I'm running around, the game thinks that is spoofing, so I'm blocked out of a gym after a while. So, after, say, 5 minutes or so, it seems like the game has sort of caught up with my actual movements, and I've realized, oh, you're not spoofing. They don't give me anything to compensate for being kicked out of gyms, but whatever. Poe levels up. Any new attacks? Nope. That's fine. You're getting close to evolution, I'm hoping. So I took the 3rd gym. I went back to the 2nd gym I was fighting. No one was feeding that anymore. I took that over. Went back to the first gym, took that over. So I had everything set to wake up to 50 coins in the morning, but before midnight, someone took over all 3 of my gyms. I'm trying to get to a point where I have 1,000 coins saved up in the game, so I can be prepared for when another special collection box comes out. Let's Dragon Rage Viper again and Shockwave Whalmer. Interesting to see Gullet is so quick. Like, even faster than Dratini, and I think Dratini is one of our faster Pokemon right now. Decent damage with that Shockwave, too. But, yeah, that was my night. It was kind of raining out. I didn't even bring my umbrella. I was actually using my hat as my phone's umbrella. I had my hand through the back of the pole in the back, you know, putting the phone inside the hat. It actually worked kind of decent. I was considering I should make some sort of little device where you ever see... I can't say I've seen these in real life. I might have seen pictures of them, but it's basically a band you wear on your head, and there's an umbrella over top of it. It's the most awesome looking headgear around. You can believe it. But I thought, what if I was to get one of those and somehow convert it to be something that goes around the wrist? That way the umbrella is over the hand as I have my phone, in case it's raining out. That might be kind of cool to try out if I can find something like that. It's like, I keep making up new things to work with when I'm using the, recording the Pokemon Go videos. Like, my jean jacket, I just put my little microphone through the holes, the button holes, and that picks up, or that holds the microphone. Sell me some revives, too. I'm not selling you nothing. You give me stuff. You didn't give me nothing! What a lovely gentleman. Alright, but let's go and see what's going on in the shop. Is anyone even in here? Well, there is a guy. What? A Cipher soldier's blocking the entrance? No wonder we weren't getting any customers. Fine and dandy. In times like this, the things we sell truly come in handy. So, what do you sell? Let's buy... We can probably buy some more Pokeballs. Get 10 of those. What do we need for potions? Oh yeah, Premier Ball too. We got 21 Super Potions. We don't even need Hyper Potions yet. We got around 5 or so of each of the healing items plus full heal. Revive, we're not using them. I can buy some snacks while I'm here. I love to buy snacks at the store. Let's grab 30, that way I can put 10 in each of the Pokestops, or Pokespots. I keep getting those two mixed up. I think I said this before, but I thought it was kind of cool when they made Pokestops in Pokemon Go, because it's like, it's basically what this has here, Pokespot, you just switch 2 letters around. That was kind of cool. What do we not need here? I can sell the HP up for a decent swat of cash. I could sell a revive, but I'll keep it in case I need to use it outside of battle. I think everything else we're going to keep. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we got potions, we got Pokeballs, we got to get moving. Is there anyone still locked in here with you? I wonder who's upstairs, if anyone. Let's find out. This is our first time getting to explore the Fenac City Pokemon shop before, or since the last game. There is a salesman up here. Snore. Wake up, I want to buy things. Huh? I'm sorry, I must have nodded off. It's so quiet here. What do you sell? The stuff I just sold. For half the price. Isn't it weird? Like, I thought about this in Animal Crossing as well. Of course, in games you can sell items to shops, right? And they usually give you back half the value. What if technically the item you're selling has not been used? Like, for example, if I buy from this guy here a potion, assume, you know, presumably, let's say it's wrapped in plastic or something like that, you know, shrink wrapped. If I haven't used it, why do they buy it for half price? Because it's not used, right? Like, don't you think it should be the full value? I mean, there's no way the game could probably keep track of what you've used and what you haven't. I mean, other than the fact that when you use it, it's gone. Uh-oh, so what's your hurry? Why so rushed? Huh? You're asking me if I'm a fake? How rude of you. How could there be anyone as fake as handsome as... Any fake as handsome as me, I asked you. Oh, you haven't been taken over yet. Very cool, there's still some good people around. I bet she's good up there, too. Anyone home? Nobody home. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go talk to that lady who I'm sure is not going to be a Cipher in disguise. Talk to me. Oh, now look here. That look you're giving me says it all. It says you know my real identity. Guess what? You're right. I thought you were real, not fake. There are many things that you'll be better off not knowing, little boy. Like what? Tell me. Alright. Your name, for one. Azure. Cipher Peon Azure sends in Shuppeteddy Ursa. I did not heal yet. I did not switch Pokemon yet. I am paying so much attention to how this game is being played. My nephew says sometimes I turn things into songs that don't need to be songs. I fully admit that is true. You need music in your life. You need sing-songy stuff. Alright, so we probably have to switch out, because our guys are kind of low. But I think once we deal with her, we're in a good spot to head up to our healing bed. Assuming that we can survive these attacks. Ooh, curse. Oh, at our HP, that might not be good. I think Gullet can handle one curse unless he gets hit by the Teddy Ursa. See what happens. So Shuppet is definitely down, but the curse does stay active. Kind of cool. Duskull versus Shuppet. This is Pokemon Go Halloween all over again. Alright, so what is next? We see Corsola, which could have Mirror Coat. I've fallen prey to a Mirror Coat from Corsola many times after using a Grass attack. No! No! Twice! No! Stop it! Ah, the curse. Gullet? No, he has had one knockout at least so far. So he hasn't had a knockout just yet, but I am completely lying. Let's go Dratini. Now, Corsola can't learn Counter, which means Iron Tail would be a good move to use against it. It is neutral. As for... well, hang on. Let's go with Shadow Ball to Corsola first of all, because can't really touch Teddy Ursa with our ghost attacks. Let's go Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is pulling through so good, especially since at this level Dratini's offensive power probably isn't as good. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm underestimating his stats. I should take a look and see what the attack and the special attack look like. Of course, it's not quite as high as it would be if he was a Dragonair or a Dragonite, but I've said many times, he ain't gonna be evolving. I kept him as a Dratini. Because at this point, when I caught him in Pokemon Blue, that's some nice damage. I already had Zapdos, Articuno, I had 2 Snorlax, and I was like, that's a lot of rare Pokemon. Why are you doing that? I could just switch out. But I mean, what can you actually do? Go ahead, hit me with your best dig attack. But yeah, so I had 2 legendary birds, 2 Snorlax, I had the fossil Pokemon. Those were all pretty rare. And I thought, I just like Dratini being as cute as he is. It's like, I kind of don't need to add another rare Pokemon. Right? So, like, they're pretty hard to find anyway. I knew I was going to miss that. But Shadow Ball knocks this thing out. First one was critical, this one's not, unless it is. No, but it gets a knockout anyway. Goodbye, Izur. Alright, so we gotta add another knockout to Gullet. I could go right back to the Pokemon Center and do that. I'll just remember. I don't want to waste too much time going back and forth backtracking. Why couldn't you have just ignored what we were doing? Because you're evil, and I'm anti-evil, also known as good. That's what we do. What else was I going to say about... well, yeah, so in Pokemon Go, I have run out of healing items just about. That is not true. I completely just lied to you right now, because I have plenty of Hyper Potions and Max Potions. But I like to use the lower potions if possible, because like if I have, for example, I'm using Shelbert, my Squirtle. If he only needs a potion or 2 to get back to full, I'm not going to waste a Hyper Potion or a Max Potion. I want to use the smaller potions. So, why don't we just switch my Pokemon here before I forget again? Actually, no, Gullet just needs to switch out. I'm hitting the wrong buttons all over again. Let's bring Samuel up. Samuel and Poe. I don't know, it sounds kind of, nothing? I was gonna say it sounds poetic, but like, it kind of doesn't. Anyway, we know where another Hexagon Bro is. He's in the mayor's office. Mayor's house, actually. Where's the mayor's office? Does he just do his business out of the house? Now, I think you are real. A bunch of odd-looking people come tearing through the mayor's place. They're a Cipher, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Is the mayor alright? Well, I don't know. In the last game, he was Team Cipher. Buzz off already. I'm trying to protect myself, or project myself as a cool and intellectual Justin. A cool and smart guy doesn't waste his time battling. However, it's a different story when it comes to pests. Okay, I'm glad I could completely derail your whole calm, composed demeanor there. Alright, knocked out Vigoroth. Vigoroth isn't brown. It's got a little brown to it. But of course, Slack Off and Slack King are brown. So I guess you're preparing for the future. So we could not hit them with anything with Poe. That's lovely. But in Helping Hand, a nice fake out. You do not have inner focus. Do a Helping Handed fake out. So yeah, I gotta try to do a lot more restocking. I guess my goal in Go right now is to try to get up to 1,000 coins to prepare for the next collection box whenever it goes on sale. That did nothing. And for the next little bit though, until I get my healing items back fully restored again, I have to sort of wait and see, has anyone else on Team Instinct taken the gym over? I'm going to add my Pokemon in for free, so to speak. And, let's confuse the Vigoroth. And, no, how about this? Let's confuse the Noctowl, because Giga Drain will not be resisted by Vigoroth. Yawn, go for a Samuel. He wakes up quicker. Yeah, so I have to wait and see if there's a free space in an already claimed Instinct Gym. And if so, get my coins that way, while still building up my healing items. So I'd like to try to have 50 of each if possible, just as a nice round number. I've got space for 650 items in my item collection right now for Pokemon Go, so I've got some space for stuff. Alright, Confuse Ray. Can we get this thing hitting itself for a bit? Became confused. Awesome. We can... I'm going to try... Oh, no, I was going to try something. I'm going to try Shadow Ball on the Vigoroth. Whatever comes in might take a super effective Shadow move, or Ghost move. But there are no Pokemon remaining. Let's just confuse the Vigoroth. Let's just Giga Drain the Vigoroth. Stop yawning at us. It's kind of funny. I think I said this before, but here goes. I am so susceptible to yawns. Like, you've probably heard that yawns are contagious, they say. How about that? I scratched my nose and didn't bump the microphone. I'm learning. But yeah, they say yawns are contagious, so if you see somebody yawn, it makes you inclined to yawn as well, because somehow maybe it reminds you of your own tiredness or whatever. But what's really weird, I can just see the word yawn, and that makes me think of a yawn, somebody yawning, and it makes me yawn, as you just saw. I don't know, I'm weird. I'm a weird individual. Now, there is a chance I'll wake up immediately. Watch this. Because early bird works, it cuts the amount of turns of sleeping in half. It takes that one turn and cuts it in half and rounds down. Look at that! Yes! I wanted to demonstrate that. Helping Hand and Secret Power. Can we paralyze or burn or one-hit KO? Probably not. Could you imagine if that was an effect of Secret Power? Or like Nature Power? What if it turns into like a one-hit KO move? What if like in the bottom of... is it Shoal Island in Hoenn? What if you could actually get like sheer cold down there using Nature Power? Maybe you can, I don't know. Yeah, Helping Hand and Secret Power. It'd be kind of crazy. Alright, how much can we do with 2 growled Secret Power? Critical hit be nice. We get a status on you. Like I said, there's a chance it might cause flinching too. Alright, that kind of hurts. Kinda. Now, this might actually be the last battle of the episode, too, unfortunately, because of how time seems to be ticking away on us. But this, I think, might be all of it. All of the regular trainers. Don't peck my grass type. Thank you. Now, Poe, do you wake up this turn? Because you had 2 turns sleeping. I'm risking it. We're going to play risky. If we take a critical peck, we're going to lose our Samuel once again. Oh, no. But if we get a critical Secret Power, we take this Noctowl down. Didn't expect it, but I was hoping for it. There we go. Samuel levels up to level 27. Can we learn ourselves a nice Dark Feint attack? Ooh. Brow 6. Done. Now you've done it! Thank you! I love doing it. Alright, so we gotta switch Nuzleaf out for someone else. Haven't you had enough? Go somewhere and play. So I wonder what's gonna happen now. Oh, you dropped another CD. Alright, let's get Samuel switched out to... let's go to Wally. We'll let your teenie take the last level 27. So let's grab ourselves another CD, 32. I wonder what we get for that. Now, I wonder, is there anyone upstairs still? I want to make sure I thoroughly check out this entire town. No, we cleaned this place out. Look, he was getting ready for bed when this happened. He's getting ready for his nightly house robe thing, whatever. this... And that doesn't look like it fits that little Evice Escade guy. So I think the last thing is to do is go in... No, wait. I know who the last guy is. I think I know who the last guy is. I really don't know. But wait, the teacher in here was a faker. What are you walking up to me for? Welcome to the Prestige Precept Center, or as everyone says, the Pre-Gym. Oh, you have a letter from the mayor for Justy? Is that right? Oh, I hear a little voice whispering to me. And that voice tells me to take that letter from you. What kind of voice is that? Eloine? So if you reverse that name, it still isn't a name. Niole? Okay, Curlia, Lanoon. What did we send out? Owen Wally. Still sleeping, I see. But I believe you'll wake up on this one. So, Curlia can take a nice Shadow Ball, as Lanoon can take a nice Psychic. Of course, you're faster. And that's gonna hurt. Only did, what? 22, so that's not bad. Don't flinch us, though. Thank you, Psychic. Boom. Is that enough for a KO? Probably not. Not just quite. But, oh well. One more does get you down. Confusion. Who are you hitting? One resists, one's got defense. You're not going to cause confusion on a ghost type anyway. Plus, when he wakes up, oh, Shadow Ball. Thought so. It's kind of funny when they go to sleep, the light just turns out in their cavity, their socket, whatever you want to call that. Nice KO against Curlia. Look at this nice little bow he goes down. Little curtsy. Is that a curtsy? What's a curtsy? Who curtsies anymore? You guys curtsy? Oh, wants to win pursuit. I don't think we need Astonish if we got Shadow Ball. Let's learn ourselves a Dark move. Not quite as powerful as it is later, I think. Maybe it is, I don't know. How powerful is Pursuit nowadays? Well, I do know that stupid Gumshoes is pretty good with it. I shouldn't say stupid, no, it's... Pokemon aren't stupid. Pokemon only stupid if Master's stupid. We got ourselves a Shadow Natu. I'm not too worried about that guy. Let's go for Pursuit against it. And let's... In case this thing Sand attacks, I'm going to Shockwave. Oh, so good. I was hoping that was going to go for... Or not going to go for a critical headbutt and knock out my Wally. Oh no. Now normal moves can actually hit Poe. That's an interesting little thing that just happened. Shadow Blitz, you got no offensive power. Look at that. Did you look at that? Did you see that? Not just you guys. Not to itself. Did you see that? Not to. That's why I'm not too worried about you. So long, Linoon. Shockwave should be the KO. Won't catch you next time because you ain't no Shadow. So we're down to the Natu. Good, no other Pokemon. I was going to say, do you have anyone else in reserve? I didn't think you did. Nice damage. Critical won't knock you out either just yet. Let's go for Pursuit again. And put Reflect up in case... Well, it's faster than us, though? I probably should have noticed that from the last turn. Might need to be doing some switching. But we have a Pursuit coming out, we got a Reflect coming up. Just in case Shadow Blitz is considered special base, though, I do want to switch. Alright, let's weaken this thing down slightly a little bit more. Once I'm done this, I have to remember, which I'm going to remember, to go and give out the Shining Legends code card, which I've been slacking on this past while. That video's been up for like a couple weeks now. Let's switch into our higher level guys with full HP, just to be safe. Come on, get in there, Snapper. So, as soon as this video starts to render, I'm going to go in and do the giveaway for those codes. Give away the whatever other cards I've been waiting to give away, too. Ah, I've been so slack. I haven't responded to comments in forever. I got like 50-some comments I gotta go through. A lot of them, though, are my buddy Anderson from Pokemon League saying hi, and I'm sorry that I don't respond to those. Like, I see you're saying hi, but it's like, I can just say hi to you in a big fell swoop sort of thing, or when I see you at the league, and I say hi all the time as it is. So, hang on, let's go for Sing. I'll start throwing Pokeballs. So, I've said this before, and it is true. I didn't mean to close the other bag. I do read every comment as it comes in. I just don't always find myself taking the time to sit down and respond. So, hi Anderson! I want to finally respond before... Well, you probably said hi by now at the point of the video, but consider this a preemptive hi back. And hi to everybody else watching, too. I haven't said hi to you guys yet. Why did you get out of that ball? What does that do? Oh, it moves my... It sort of reflect. That's what that does. I like the animation for that, though. Golett, you have evolved. Your accuracy for sing should have improved. That's not at all how it worked, but can we just pretend, please? So I can put this thing to sleep and catch it. It might also have early bird, though. But yeah, I gotta respond to comments. I gotta give out these codes. Codes are the first priority. If I have time, I'll respond to some comments. Gotcha. That's why I was not too worried about you. Well, you took 2 of my Pokeballs. You're almost as hard to catch as Murkrow in Pokemon Go. Yeah, steal our Pokemon, will you? Of course I will. I should actually add you to the Purify Chamber as well. So what I'll do, off camera, I'm going to just wait here, save it up. I'm going to go heal up, I'll add more to the Purify Chamber, and come back here in the pre-gym. I forget what it's called. Prestige Precept Center. That's it. Pre-gym. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. I want to say thanks for watching as always, and if you missed any episodes of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness thus far, you can check the link in the description to the full playlist. If you enjoyed this episode in particular, though, of course, as always, feel free to drop a like down below, throw a like down there. And if you want to see some more videos that I have done, check the links during the outro to some more videos. Plus, you can always subscribe to the channel for some daily Pokemon content from the professor by clicking my face during the outro as well. There's actually 2 faces during the outro. Find the one that's not moving. Anyway, with all that being said, thanks again for watching. Come on back tomorrow for some more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, as well as possibly Pokemon TCG Online video as well. So, with all that being said, we are done. Thanks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.